Nitpick.
Hello everyone and welcome to The Uncle Who Works for Nintendo. I didn't even hear about this game until literally today when I looked it up, and I know I keep getting requests to play horror games, and apparently this is a little bit different horror game. It's a text-based horror game. So, something, I don't know if you guys have ever heard of this. I honestly have never heard of this. I don't know if Markiplier or somebody else like that's played this, but and I'm guessing since this is a browser-based game, which there'll be a link in the description if you guys want to check it out after you watch this, or if you want to check it out right now. I guess we'll just see. We'll just see how this game is. So, this game makes extensive use of sound. Play with headphones for best experience. Unfortunately, by the way, my computer is so crappy it doesn't work if I have headphones and the audio hooked up. So I'm not going to be playing this with headphones. So if it gets loud and you hear it in this speaker and it sounds kind of crappy, I'm super sorry. But I don't think it will because I have a really good audio recorder. Anyways, this game makes extensive use of sound. Play with headphones for best experience. Occasionally, it may take control of your browser. Oh, fun! Yay. It is not optimized for mobile. For content and trigger warning, click here. We don't care about all that crap. It's really not stuff, I don't think that's that important. So let's begin. The Uncle Who Works for Nintendo. You are 11 years old. What is your best friend's name? Andrew, Ashley, Brandon, Dave, Jessica, Megan, Nicole, Michael, Brian, Sarah. Well, I don't think my best friend was any of those people when I was 11, unfortunately. I think his name was actually Damien, unfortunately. Or Josh. What's closest to Josh? You know what, let's pick Andrew, first option. Your best friend Andrew has invited you to a sleepover at his house this weekend. You've been friends since the first grade, so asking your mom is basically only a formality. Well, let's ask mom anyways. You've never confirmed this, but you suspect the babysitter may charge extra when there are 2 kids. You sometimes feel like staying somewhere else is the only way you can help out. Well, I guess I don't have much of an option here, so I guess I'm staying somewhere else. Your best friend Andrew has invited you to a sleepover at his house this weekend. Okay, so it's just gonna keep me. Okay, so I have to choose only a formality. Okay, so only a formality. What the fuck ever. Screw your game. On Friday night, you're home for only a few hours, long enough to pack, get in a fight with your younger sister, pack some more, and watch some TV. At 6 sharp, you're standing on a sidewalk outside Andrew's house, while your mom idles in her car nearby. Okay, she leans out the window to you, okay? You behave yourself, okay? She says, as always. I'll be at work, but if anything happens, you call me. You know what? It seems like this kid's kind of a jerk anyway, so let's say sigh, okay, Mom? I'll pick you up tomorrow at 3, she says, again, as usual, but then she pauses, looking up at the sky, which has been overcast throughout the day. If you play outside, she adds, be careful. It's probably gonna rain. Kiss Mom goodbye. Yeah. After you part, your mom drives down the street, disappearing around the corner. You turn back to Andrew's house. The lights inside are glowing warmly. You can see Andrew waving at you from his bedroom on the 2nd floor. Head inside. It's a nice little artwork for the house here. I like it. Yeah, it does look a little bit freaking creepy, but mainly because it's just so dark and these figures outside look like they look like people, like people going into the house. It's kind of freaking creepy, or like people in robes or something. It's scary. Head inside. Ooh, we're hearing sounds now. Oh, this shit is getting real. It is 6 p.m. Andrew's mom meets you just inside. Hello, she says. Dinner will be ready in just a few minutes. You can drop stuff off in the den. You and Andrew are camping out there tonight. Cool, okay, nod and just go to the den. I'm gonna say cool because that's cool. Camping out in the den sounds like a lot of fun. You drop your sleeping and overnight bags in the corner of the den and then pause to take a look around. Behind the couch, a grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a set of patio doors on the far side of the room, you can see the sky is just as gray as it was when your mom left. Framed pictures line the walls, and over the dark fireplace hangs a monstrous pair of antlers from a buck that Andrew's dad shot years ago. And of course, there is the big screen TV. Oh yeah, hell yeah, we go and play some video game. Sometimes it makes you uncomfortable how much nicer Andrew's house is than yours. Oh. Yeah, you know, you're a kid. You're 11 years old. Of course it does. You drop your sleeping and overnight bags and what the fuck? Then take a look around. Of course. Well, this is okay as long as Andrew entered the room while you weren't paying attention, and he now stands in the doorway smiling expectantly. Are you ready for dinner? He asks. Sure. Going along with how the kid feels instead of saying, yeah. Dinner passes quickly. Tonight's meal is spaghetti and meatballs, one of Andrew's favorite meals, as his mother points out while piling a helping on your plate. Andrew's father cracks a beer and jovially interrogates you about how much trouble you and Andrew are getting into at school. Dessert is heaping bowls of ice cream drizzled in chocolate sauce. Oh, yes. That's like the best thing when you're a kid. You can't even finish yours. The grandfather clock in the den chimes. Oh, which option do I choose? Oh, let's do the grandfather clock. It's creepy. It's creepy. You go along now, says Andrew's mom, smiling from her side of the table. We'll clean up in here. Oh my god, I'm getting freaking scared already, dude. Oh, I don't like this. I've never done like a text-based horror. This is scary. Let's go get the TV ready, says Andrew. The two of you leave the dining room and head upstairs. Oh god! Jesus, this is dark. Andrew's room is immense. You stay in the den because the TV is larger there, but there's a sizable one here, flush with the wall opposite the full-size bed. We'll take the 64 down first. Oh, hell yeah, dude, that's what I had when I was a kid. That was my first video game console, says Andrew, heading towards his TV and opening the entertainment center cabinet. It's his prerogative, of course. He gets to choose what you play first, usually. But as Andrew begins unhooking the cords of the N64 from the TV, you catch sight of the other things he has in there. Ooh, let's see what they are. All the major stuff, an old SNES, a PlayStation, a Dreamcast, but some other things too. Things you don't really recognize. A large black box with green highlights, a smaller purple one, a strange white and yellow tower with what look like gloves resting on hooks on either side, a compact white cone. What are those? Yeah, let's do what are those. Ooh, I hear a sound. Andrew looks to the clutter on the cabinet. Oh yeah, he says. They're pretty cool. I can't show them to you though. They're still secret. I promised Uncle. Of course, you suddenly remember his uncle. The uncle who works for Nintendo. Ooh, hell. In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. That's Star Fox playing in the background. That's awesome. In the corner, the grandfather clock is ticking softly. Through a nearby set of patio doors, you can see it's getting quite dark. Framed pictures line the walls. Andrew is parked in front of the large TV, playing something on the Nintendo 64. Talk to Andrew, watch Andrew play, go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen. Think about, damn, there's a lot of options here. Oh, if I click the grandfather clock, it's gonna make that creepy sound again, I bet. It's 7 o'clock. Return, okay. Framed pictures, let's look at the framed pictures. You walk around the perimeter of the den, inspecting the pictures idly. Most of the family portraits from years past. Andrew cradled lovingly between his mother and father, or any one of the three on their own. A happy, tidy family. Look for pictures of Andrew's uncle. Yes! Yes, the uncle! This is obviously about the uncle. You don't find any. Not one. The only pictures here are of Andrew and his parents. You don't know why that makes you feel uneasy. Yeah, no shit. Time passes. Okay, let's talk to Andrew. What would you like to talk about? Let's talk about games. We're playing games, why not? You have a rather one-sided conversation about whether RPGs on the PlayStation are better than old SNES ones. That's a hard one. They're both very, very good. The clock chimes. Don't do that, I don't like that. You are in the den. Okay. Watch Andrew play, go to the bathroom, go to the kitchen. Let's go to the bathroom. Let's just do them in order, why not? You head to the bathroom down the hall from the den. There's a shower, a linen closet. Oh god! You gotta check them all. Gotta check them all, gotta check them all. The shower is pristinely clean. Are you done here? A linen closet. It's a linen closet, filled with large fluffy towels and washcloths. You're not sure why you looked in here. And a toilet. You don't have to go right now. Okay. You head back to the den. Alright. Well, let's go to the kitchen. I wonder if his mom's still in there or something. Passing through the empty dining room, you enter the kitchen, which is also deserted right now. Fridge, why not? There's some things in here. Soda, gotta get the soda. You grab your snack and exit the kitchen. You go back to the den. You are in the den. Oh, not the clock, not the clock, not the clock. Ooh. Andrew's mother bustles into the room, holding a large ceramic bowl filled with popcorn under her arm. Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this is the shit. This is some good house. This is some good housing. How are you kids doing, she asks. Good, says Andrew, his eyes not moving from the television. I hope you're having fun, says Andrew's mom. Here's some popcorn. Extra butter. She places it on the floor by Andrew. Almost immediately, Andrew is shoveling popcorn into his mouth. Meanwhile, his mother smiles first at him and then back at you. There's sodas in the kitchen if you get thirsty, she says, and some pizza from the other night if you're hungry. Okay, thank you. Let's say thank you, because, you know, I'm a nice kid. She looks at Andrew. Your father's gone to bed. I'll be there soon, myself. I want you two to keep it quiet, alright? Yes, Mom, Andrew says tiredly. Oh, and before I forget, she adds, Your uncle called. He suddenly had some business here in town tomorrow, but he's driving in early. He'll be here around midnight. Oh, no pictures of the uncle on the walls. Oh, boy. For the first time, Andrew stops playing his game, stops eating popcorn, and turns to look at his mother. Okay, he says. What the fuck is going on? I want you two to welcome him in. He'll be very tired and very hungry, so offer him something to eat before he goes to bed. Okay, Mom. Good night, kids. And with that, she's gone. Okay. So, by the way, this is supposed to be, like, I don't know if you guys remember, like, what it was like as a kid. Some of you might still be kids, but, when we were younger back in the days, I don't know if this still happens, but, like, a lot of the time, like, kids would make jokes about, like, how, like, their family members, like, oh, I know all the secrets about Nintendo, and I know all the secrets about Sega because I have a family member that works there, and it'll just be a bunch of bogus and all that stuff. But that's what this is kind of about. So, let's continue reading. In the corner, the grandfather... Okay, so we're back to this again. Think about Andrew's uncle. Oh, I don't know. Ask about the uncle's visit, yeah. So why is your uncle coming? Your uncle stays with you when he visits? Yeah, says Andrew nonchalantly. He lives pretty far away, so he just drops by. Isn't that a little... Is that weird? I guess I don't think that's weird, but... Haha, Mario Kart! Andrew gives you a look you don't like very much. How would you know, he asks. You don't even have an uncle. Don't pursue. Yeah, I guess so. You drop the conversation in silence. Okay. Think about Andrew's uncle. Why not? It began with Mew. Okay, so the Pokemon. You didn't believe him at first when Andrew came to school one day and told you he had finally caught Mew. Prove it, you said. So he pulled out his Game Boy and showed you. There it was. Mew. The 151st Pokemon, available only to players at promotional events, somehow unlocked on Andrew's game. It's really strong, he said. It KOs every enemy in one hit. Okay, Mew isn't really that good. I mean, Mew's okay, but Mew isn't that good. Even in Generation 1, Mewtwo's way better. Anyways, Andrew demonstrated this claim at recess, when you and some other friends linked Game Boys to do battle. You were the first one down. No one else got a single hit on Andrew's Mew. You asked how Andrew managed to get it. Yeah, let's do that one. Oh, my uncle got a job on Nintendo, said Andrew. You were walking home together, past one of the construction crews. Andrew still lived next door to you at the time. Oh, let's click at the time, why not? Wait, this couldn't have been too long ago. When did Andrew move? There was something nice about being neighbors. Huh. The construction crew. Let's see the construction crew. There had been a storm not too long ago. Trees were down all over town. Buildings had collapsed. You were standing at an intersection with Andrew as a truck rumbled by, loaded up with ragged tree trunks. What a bad storm. Okay. He also got me this new Game Boy, said Andrew, pulling it out of his pocket. You hadn't noticed it earlier, but yes, Andrew now had a sleek new Game Boy Color. Until today, he had one of the old ones, a big gray brick like yours. This one's a special edition, said Andrew. Isn't it cool? You agreed. Damn right, it's cool. Remember when I got my Game Boy Color, it was hella cool. You snap out of your reflections. Okay. And we're back to games again. Andrew is parked in front of the large TV playing something on the Nintendo 64. There's a bowl of popcorn on the floor. Gotta get that bowl of popcorn. Give me that. You grab a handful of popcorn. It's buttery and delicious. Okay. What have we not done yet? Remember your own Mew? What? Okay, yeah, let's talk about our own Mew. You got your own Mew, eventually. Another friend had a Game Shark. Yeah, that's how I got my Mew, too. Mewtwo. Which you borrowed one day. You spent the entire night unlocking every Pokemon you couldn't obtain in your copy of the game or hadn't yet traded for, including Mew. It didn't one-hit KO most enemies, it was incredibly weak, and you shamefully cheated the game further to make it strong enough. Nice. It even looked different from Andrew's. You asked him what... Ooh, let's see how it looked. Your Mew was small, even cute, standing there with its round, cheerful eyes. But when Andrew had wiped out everyone at school, it had looked completely different. Compact, snarling, fierce. What the fudge? Okay. You asked him why. Yeah, let's wonder why. What? He said. That had been here, in the den. Oh, that thing. It had been a little while since you talked about Pokemon. Well, my uncle got me a special edition Mew, first of all. He said, smirking a little, but not looking away from the PlayStation game he was playing. Well, it sounded like he was playing Mario Kart 64, so they must be onto a different game now. That's why mine looked different. Second of all, mine can one-hit KO because it's the real Mew. Oh my freaking god, this is ridiculous. This is exactly what it was like as a kid, talking to other kids. Yeah, let's see what the real Mew... You asked what he meant by that. Just what I said, Andrew replied. You cheated and got a fake Mew, so of course there'd be problems. Glitches and junk. You felt your cheeks redden. But not me, Andrew said. I got the real Mew. And only me. My brother was so jealous. Andrew's brother. What about him? Why does remembering that comment make you feel uneasy? Crap? You snapped out of your reflections. Okay. The clock chimed over in the den. I don't like that. I don't like that sound. I hate clock chiming sounds, man. They're fucking creepy. It begins raining outside. Return. Okay, so we got bowl of popcorn. We've done all this stuff already. It's 10 o'clock. Okay. Oh god, we only have 2 hours until the uncle arrives. Hopefully he doesn't freaking kill me or something. Watch Andrew play. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Go to the bathroom. Go to the kitchen. Ask about uncles. Oh. Let's just watch Andrew play. Andrew invites you over to play a game of Mario Kart. Andrew wins every round pretty easily, and you start to feel like this was a mistake. He's just too competitive and, frankly, a lot better than you. Good game, he says, smirking. I need to take a break. Whatever you say, Andrew sounds very self-satisfied. You've been playing for a while. The clock chimes. Oh, God. Okay, so what is this? It's now 11, isn't it? Okay, so we only got 1 more hour. I guess we can... So he's back to playing Star Fox again, obviously. So let's ask about the uncle's visit. So why is your uncle coming? Andrew shrugs. Business. But I thought he worked for Nintendo. He does, says Andrew, frowning but not looking away from the TV screen. He's really important there. Does Nintendo have a lot of business here? Let's just do that one. Why else would my uncle be coming, Andrew says, as if you'd asked the dumbest question in the world. Well, it's cool, I'll finally get to meet him. Yeah, agrees Andrew. I think you'll like him. What sort of work does your uncle do? Yeah, let's ask. Andrew pauses the game and turns towards you, visibly agitated. How should I know? I don't work for them! Right now he's not quite yelling, but you think if you keep pressing the subject, he might. Yeah, let's ask that. Andrew takes a moment to respond, as if he's not quite sure he heard you correctly. What? I don't believe your uncle works for Nintendo. You think you've finally done it. Andrew stands up, fists clenched at his sides, mouth twisting horribly as he struggles to say something. You watch as he takes a step towards you, and you clench your teeth and wait. Andrew darts forward and pushes you back onto the hardened floor, cracking your skull against the carpet. Jesus Christ! You take the initiative and throw a punch before he can go for you again. You take a moment to be dazed. Let's do it! You shove yourself up off the floor and send your fist into Andrew's stomach. For a moment you're shocked at what you've done as he stands there gasping in his pajamas, but then suddenly, bad expression, I hate you. You hear something, or think you hear something, someone shouting, and then you've fallen flat on the floor. For a moment you don't think you can get up. Your whole body feels heavy. Did he hit you? I hate you, says Andrew. Leave me alone. You finally manage to sit up and he turns back to his game. You take a moment to collect yourself. Call your mom. Yeah, let's call mom. This is some weird shit. Passing through the empty dining room, you enter the kitchen, where the phone sits on the counter. Call mom. You dial your mom's work number and wait. She picks up after 3 rings. Hi, Mom. I want to go home. Things are really weird here. Let's do things are really weird here. What do you mean? I got in a fight with Andrew. I just want to go home. Let's just say I just want to go home. Sounds like something that I would say as a kid, you know. Something in your voice seems to give her pause. Okay, she says after a moment. I'll call the sitter and tell her to come pick you up. It'll probably be an hour. Is that okay? Can't you make her get here faster? Yeah, no shit. That's not going to happen, honey, she says. Just sit tight. Thank you. Of course, she says, with the hint of a sigh. I'll call her now, okay? She'll be there in an hour. Be safe. She hangs up. Return to the den and pack your things. The clock chimes as you enter the den. Oh, shit. The clock is chiming. Andrew is standing in the middle of the den, his hands at his sides and an odd smile on his face. You're too late, he says. He's here. And then... someone knocks at the front door. Oh, God, what the fuck is going on? That's him, says Andrew, standing up. I should go let him in. As he leaves the den, you realize you could follow, but a part of you really feels like being scarce for a bit. Yeah, really fucking weird. So yeah, being scarce for a bit. Where's there to go? What the fuck is going on? What is this? Oh my god! You run down the hall of the bathroom and lock the door behind you. Or at least, this could have been a bathroom. The walls are bare and white and there's no sink or toilet. But there are some odd, featureless white boxes that could stand in for a shower. Let's just shower. You slip in. This is getting really loud. Let me turn this down a bit. Jesus Christ, that is fucking creepy sounding. That should be good, like at 12. Okay, you slip into the plain white box that is about the size of a shower. From the front of the house, you can hear the front door slam open. Oh shit. After that, you don't hear anything except child. What's the bad expression supposed to mean? I don't get it. Oh my god, what the fuck? The rain. No, not just the rain, but the voice in the back of your head like, I'm coming for you, child. Like something you can't even begin to describe. Though you lock the door behind you, you hear it open easily. Oh fuck! Something walks in. Hold your breath, hold your breath, hold your breath. You're not exactly sure how you know something is out there, because you don't exactly. Bad expression. That's fucking creepy. Hear it moving, but you know it's here, and you know it's stopped. What the fuck is going on? Right outside your hiding spot. It opens the door even though you immediately realize it doesn't have hands. Oh my god! What the fuck? Oh my god, what the fuck? I can't read that shit. What the hell is going on? What the hell? Okay. Okay. So I guess there are multiple ways to play this. That's some creepy shit. So I'm guessing this is one of those games that you can play over and over and over again. And you can kind of experience different, like, as you can see, there's multiple endings here. So I wonder what happens when you experience it from different ways, which is very, very interesting. So you guys should definitely check this game out. It just seems really cool and really fun. And let me know what you thought of it in the comment section. I'm not going to do all the other endings because, like, that's just crazy. But those are some creepy ass sounds, man. This game is creepy as fuck. But let me know in the comment section what you thought of it. I actually thought that was pretty cool. I've never played like I don't know, like a horror game that just uses like text like that before. Like, I've never played a game like that before because, you know, I didn't play a lot of horror games growing up, but I never played a game like that. That's nuts. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments section, and I will see you next time.